Good morning, everybody. Welcome back from a nice 3-day weekend. I'm excited for this week because it sounds like the weather is going to be awesome. I don't know if they're going to start doing construction on our building in the back of the building yet, so that's kind of to be determined. If that does happen, make sure we realize that we're going to have to find a different place to go at lunch during our break at that time. Couple of announcements today. There'll be no school for 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade on Wednesday, April 8th. Okay? Our juniors and our sophomores will be taking the pre-ACT and ACT that morning, so we're going to need all staff helping out with that. Okay? That is a state test that we need every single person to take. Okay? So it's really important you come that day. Sophomores, you guys should be done maybe between 11 and 12. Okay, you need to be here by 7:45 so we can get going by 8 o'clock that day. All right. No school Friday, April 10th. So this Friday, no school for students, staff. You do have to be here. All right. Want to talk about breakfast and lunch. Okay. I've noticed that some of you get breakfast or lunch and then you automatically give it to your boyfriend or your girlfriend or somebody else. That's a no-no. We can't be doing that according to the Federal Department of School Lunches. All right. If you sit down at breakfast and you stare at your food and talk to your buddy for a while and then toss it and go to homeroom because you're avoiding homeroom, that's not good either. We have caught on to that and that will not happen. Okay. Lunch, if you get it, you eat it. Okay. If you don't eat all of it, and you're going to throw it away, talk to your supervisor on your side and ask them, hey, is it okay if I give Mrs. So-and-so my sandwich that I didn't eat? Okay? There's times you guys get something that's prepackaged, you don't even open it up, you eat the other things, you don't eat that. At the end of lunch, you're like, I'm not hungry for this, can I give it to Mr. So-and-so or student A or B, whatever it is, then that's up to their discretion to decide. Okay. That brings me to our coffee bean today. Love our coffee bean. Okay. And remember, we control what we control. Things happen to us, we control how we react to them. The environment we are in, whether it be at school, at the Y, at home, at church, at the park, wherever it may be outside of this building, you control one thing, and that's how you act and how you react. Okay? And a big part of that is you need to talk to yourself more. Okay? And no, you're not a weirdo for talking to yourself. But right now, people can do one of two things. Number one, they talk to themselves. Number two, they listen to themselves. Okay? And what happens when you listen to yourself is you hear all those negative things. I can't do it. It's too hard. I'm too tired. I want to quit. I'm not doing that even though the teacher asked me to. Okay? Those are all things you listen to yourself about. If you talk to yourself, you're giving yourself positive affirmation. I can do this. I can do something that's difficult. I don't understand this problem, but I know if I ask a teacher or a para that I can get it done. So my challenge is I want you to start talking to yourself rather than listening to yourself. Okay? The more positive you talk to yourself, the more success you have. Okay? That's about it for the coffee bean today. I'm excited for you guys to have a great week. Some of you will have a couple days off. All of you will have at least one day off. And then we're at the midway point of April, and things are going to fly by, and May will be here, and the school year will be done. And some of you will be moving on to other programs. Some of you will stay here. I keep getting this, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go back to the high school. I want to go back to my old school. That is perfectly fine. Quit telling me and your teachers that. If you want to go back to another school, come see me. I will send your parent or guardian the application to go back to your school. On May 11th, The placement committee meets to decide who fills seats here. Okay? I will present any application to return to Sunrise, to return to Horizon, or to return to Kearney High that are submitted. If you don't submit it, you don't go back. If you submit it, you might go back. That's up to the committee. Okay? But I tell you what, when I run the data of attendance, of level, whether you were on gold, silver, or bronze, and how often you're on bronze, gold, or silver, okay? Are you passing classes? Are you having behavior issues? Okay, all that is going to affect whether the committee decides you're ready to go to that school or you're ready to work on being successful here more. Okay, so, today is April 6th. That committee meets May 11th. The applications are due May 8th. So if that's something you seriously want to do, then you need to come ask for the application. But remember this, kids that apply to go back to their home school, sometimes they go back and they don't like it. And they're like, I really want to go back to Hanny Aram. I'm going to talk to my counselor, whatever, what have you. And we always want you to come back if it doesn't work out. But you see the number of seats we have. And if our classes are full of kids and you want to come back, we may not have room for you. So I need you to think really seriously about that before you decide you just want to apply to go back. Okay? Our staff will work with whoever's here and make them successful. All right? We want people who want to be here. So if you want to be here, give us your best every day. Come every day. Okay? And remember, we see you when you're here. We hear you when you're here. Okay? We love you when you're here. All right? And if nobody told you this morning they love you, remember, you've got a bunch of staff members in this building that love you very much, and I love you very much. You are loved, you are valued, and we're glad you're here.